Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Listen, it's final. We finally get the decision, right? The decision that we have all been waiting for. The decision that we've been waiting for over 2 weeks, being put in a limbo, right? Not knowing what is going on with our team, right? Not knowing who our manager is going to be. Man, I mean, I just saw this news right now. I came from a little bit of exercise, so, you know, trying to get my blood pumping. That way, maybe one day, we can see Man United win the Premier League, the Champions League. You know it. Uh, Man United end of season uh, culminated with a decision to keep the Dutchman in position. He will now hold negotiations over contract extension. Right, guys, this is big, right? This is big. This is for us who have been like Ten Hag inners. I know there's a lot of Ten Hag outers. I'm sure they're not very happy right now. But for us who have been Ten Hag inners, we are very excited. I gotta say, right? Boosted that finally Ineos have made the right decision, right? They decided, after I gotta give it to Ineos though. They did their due diligence, right? I think the way the process was working is maybe Ineos had told Ten Hag, like, look, when we took over the sporting division of Manchester United, everybody was put in under review, including you, Ten Hag, right? So I'm sure they probably told him this, and winning the FA Cup also said, look, the process continues. We're gonna review you, gonna review your whole season, your tenure here, and yes, we may be talking to other candidates to see if we all align. And you know what? They did their due diligence. They talked to Thomas Tuchel. They talked to who else? Pochettino. People were saying Southgate, right? They mentioned all those, and Ineos did the due diligence. They sat with them. They talked to them. That way, they make sure that, listen, if they decide to stick with Ten Hag, it is the right decision, right? Which is, I gotta give it to them. It was frustrating to you and me and all of us Manchester United fans, because either way, you wait, you want to get a decision, right? Good or bad, sometimes you just want to get a decision, right? And the 2 weeks have been killing, man. Like some of us, I'm sure some of you too. Like you wake up in the morning, you check Twitter. Do we have a breaking news? Do we have any news? What's going on? Right, with this manager situation, because we see all these our potential targets like Olise, like Benjamin Sheshko, all of them. Like we see these targets, they're being picked by other teams. We see other teams making moves, like Chelsea. They had their manager. They're already making moves, trying to get their targets, and we had no clue what's going on, right? So it was frustrating, but I'm glad they did their due diligence. For sure, Ten Hag is the man to take this club forward, right? And I'm sure even himself, when he was on vacation, he probably was like, listen, man, this thing is taking too long. How many people are they going to talk to, right? Even today, people are talking about it could be Thomas Frank. I was like, Thomas Frank, come on, man. Thomas Frank he's football is like 30% possession. He's counter-attacking. I mean, yes, he's some good things, but nothing compared to Ten Hag. How can you sack Ten Hag and bring in Thomas Frank? Come on, that would be a disgrace, right? And we see Ten Hag, what he's done, his roadmap. He has been working with the youth, bringing the youth into first team, and that's what Sir Jim and Ineos want to do. Because, look, for sure, we know that we're broke, right? We're broke. The only way we're going to bring in players by selling players, right? And we're not going to have 300 million to splash on incomings, and right. So Ten Hag already knows from the get-go, like, listen, you're gonna need to identify those targets from the youth, bring them to the first team, and also maybe you're gonna get like one or two, three players coming in. Definitely a defender because Varane is gonna go. Definitely a striker for sure, right? And maybe a midfielder, right, or something like that, right? So it's good to have a person like Ten Hag because he already knows all the problems that are in that team, in that club. Ten Hag dealt with the Ineos takeover, Ronaldo, Jadon Sancho, Mason Greenwood. Like, he dealt all of it, right? And he still had the passion that, look, even today we saw reports like, look, he was telling Ineos, like, guys, this indecision or whatever is happening with this review is taking too long. It's going to hamper our progress come next season because we're not going to be prepared, right? Because right now, I'm sure even with him, once this news dropped, this man probably was at Carrington, getting straight to work, calling everybody. Listen. Vacation is over. Let's get back to work. We have a preseason to plan. We have players to get and all this stuff. I'm sure he's just as boosted as all of us, right? So this is, I'm super excited, man. I'm super excited that he's going to be given the chance to work on a proper structure, right? Something that none of our managers prior to Sir Alex had to work with, right? Because Ineos, yes, they're going to give him a proper structure. Recruiting, director of football, these are footballing people making footballing decisions, right? They're going to take away the recruitment part from Ten Hag. Look, Ten Hag, you're not going to spend 80 million, even though it wasn't his decision to spend 80 million on Anthony, right? You're not going to spend all this money or bring in targets you think they will work, like Mason Mount and stuff like that. You're going to be given players that we think can work in a certain system. And the way it goes now, it looks like Ineos have decided that, listen, Ten Hag has the proper system that they want to have as the base, right? That way, from going forward, even if Ten Hag leaves, we're going to have a base of how we're going to be playing football, right? It's going to be Ten Hag ball, right? So, I am pumped, man. I hope you guys are excited. Listen, do me a favor. Make sure to hit the like. Make sure to hit the subscribe. We are very close to 1,000 subscribers, guys. I appreciate your support as always. Smash a like on this video as you're watching it. And even if you don't watch it now, you're watching it later. Smash a like. Hit that subscribe button. That way we can get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. I'll be super excited. And again, guys, I appreciate the support. I'm sure you guys are happy. Ten Hag in is a winner. I'm out of here, guys. I just want to jump in, show some love to you guys, saying, listen, the nightmare is over. Now our summer and our season can start now. Second season was not good for Ten Hag, but third season is going to be different. Things are going to change, and I hope we get to a winning start of the season and everything goes smooth. Injuries, they be cleared out because hopefully we're going to have a better medical division, right, to take care of all those injury situations we're having. I hope Lisandro Martinez has a better season, injury free. Luke Shaw, Mosaki is going to stay. So all of them, we want them to be fresh and healthy. We saw reports that Terrell Malacia, he didn't even take a break, man. He was at Carrington working out, getting strong. That way he can, when the season starts, he will be available to play and contribute. Guys, listen, I am boosted, man. I am boosted. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace out, people.